WATAN TV present the news with the help of Lot Binder, Harjeet Sandhu, Uday Nayak, Bernadette Young, Sunil Kalia.
Trees not only offer us many benefits, including shade, beauty or habitat for wildlife, but they can also offer the bounty of food. There are many trees that grow fruit and nuts, such as apple, maple, cherry, Saskatoon berry, walnut, hickory, hazelnut, chestnut, butternut, and so many more. When thinking about planting a tree, consider this added benefit as well, not just for humans but for the other living things that share our planet too. Trees play an important role for animals, in rural settings as much as in the forest. Trees offering urban wildlife habitat let humans observe and appreciate the many animals living around them. There is a growing body of research that shows exposure to trees provide positive health benefits. Trees bring communities together. Trees are an investment with compounding benefits. Trees are gifts for the future. Trees build resilience against natural disaster. One way in which trees reduce the severity of climate change is through carbon sequestration. A tree that lives to 100 years old in a typical Canadian forest can sequester anywhere between 370 and 460 kilograms of carbon dioxide over its lifetime. To put that into perspective, that is the same amount of carbon emitted from an 850 kilometers drive in a compact car. Trees make us happy and healthy. Trees support us, so we should support and plant more of them. As we plant new trees, we must remember that the trees of today will become the landmarks of the future and that we must choose their locations with care. We Together Strong community is doing awesome service to the country with growing plants every month with a team of more than 150 volunteers planting trees and helping the country. This 30th August WATAN TV witnessed City of Edmonton helping We Together Strong community and its volunteers by planting trees, and here is a detailed report.
Berries is don't eat them. They're really good for the birds and other wildlife, but they're not so good for people. So just if you're ever out and about, stay away from those guys, but they look pretty. They look nice.
आज हम यहाँ आए हुए हैं टलबर्गर डॉग पार्क वी टुगेदर स्ट्रॉन्ग कम्युनिटी एंड सत्साई सेंटर द्वारा कंबाइंड ट्री प्लांटेशन. Thank you, City of Edmonton, Roots for Tree. They give opportunity for us volunteering. This about 7 years continue we are doing plantation. Continue this 7 years. Before we are doing with the Gayatri Parvar, Manav Seva, and now today we have new our co-partner, Satsang Center. This year we already did 2 events in the June month with the Gayatri Parvar.
Thank you so much for joining us today with Root for Trees. My name is Meredith and this is Nadia, and we're your program leaders tonight. There's way more of you than we expected, so that's why it's kind of taking a little bit long here to get going. Before we begin our program, I would like to respectfully acknowledge that we're on Treaty 6 territory and Region 4 of the Métis homeland. The Indigenous people that lived here many years, thousands of years before all of us, the settlers and immigrants and everybody coming from all over the world, lived in this area and had great respect for all the plants and land and animals. They call them their relations. They are part of their life and existence.
बड़े काम में योगदान देने का, और मुझे लगता है कि आने वाली जनरेशन्स को इसमें अधिक से अधिक पार्ट लेना चाहिए, जिससे उनमें एक कम्युनिटी फीलिंग भी बढ़ेगी, साथ ही साथ इनका जो पेड़ों के प्रति प्यार है वो भी और आगे बढ़ेगा. धन्यवाद.
Of them, and they're a big pollinator flower. When they're flowering, this is bracted honeysuckle. It is also gets a lovely yellow flower on it, and this is one of the biggest pollinator plants for bees. They just love the honeysuckle. And then we have rose at the end. That is the Alberta provincial flower. It's growing wild everywhere here now that this isn't mowed, so just be aware that you are going to find thistle and rose in your planting. Very overgrown.
Thank you everyone coming out for this on this wonderful day and making our city more green and more natural. And I like to say thank you all the volunteers and Sai Baba Temple to teaming up with us for this event. This is our 3rd tree plantation day this year, and we hoping next year we will do more event like this, because tea is more important, air is more important for us. So thank you very much everybody to helping us, and thank you all the volunteer. You can say there's a lot of volunteer today with us, so it's nice. So people have opportunity to come out, enjoy the nature and feel the nature.
This was a bumper year for Saskatoon berries this year. I picked buckets and buckets of them. Beautiful purple berry. They're actually not a berry, they're a rosebud. They are related to the rose family, and they are huge in Indigenous culture. They mix them with pemmican to make pemmican with flour and animal fat.
Hi, I'm Tejaswini. It has been a year of me being in Edmonton. I came to know about Wheat Together community probably 3-4 months back while I was attending a workshop, and I'm quite fascinated by the work that this community does. And this is my first time being in a tree plantation event, and I'm excited, looking forward to it. It's so nice to see so many people here on a Friday, so yeah, looking forward to it.
And then no jumping on the shovel with 2 feet at all. It's not a pogo stick. It's very soft ground. You're just going to use your weight and push. Also, leverage is really good. Use your arm as leverage, and it helps to pop the dirt out of the ground. It's really nice and soft here.
Thank you for giving me a chance for volunteering. मैं ये ऐसे जो कम्युनिटी के साथ ऐसे ट्री प्लांटिंग का जो हो रहा है, इससे बहुत खुश हूँ। और ये अगली जनरेशन को तो ये इसमें बढ़ चढ़ कर भाग लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की टाइम पे अभी ये ट्री का तो बहुत महत्व हो ही गया है। यही है।
Don't be afraid to break them. The plant wants to be able to spread its roots. If we put it in and it's in a tight mound like that, they will continue to do that and it won't grow well. It'll choke itself out. So don't be afraid to give it a little head massage so that the roots are hanging down. There you go. And now we're going to see if I dug the hole deep enough for it to go in there. Not quite. So I dug and dug, but it's still about this much above ground. That isn't okay. It has to go under. If I leave it like that, when the sun comes out, it'll get baked and it'll get really dry and it'll kill the tree. So you just dig a little more and keep all the soil as you're digging. Don't just grab your soil and, toss it away. This is what you're going to fill your tree in with again. So just dig deep enough for your plant. Now it's deep enough. And now you start filling in with the dirt and just break it up. Don't put the grass in. Take the dirt, and as you're breaking it up with your fingers, push down around the entire plant.